Hey YouTube, it's Cece, your frugal housewife. I'm coming to you today with a new, something new I'm adding to my channel. Well, first things first, I have to tell you about the unit I have on. This is Innovation from the Janet collection, and I added some extra hair to her because she was kind of thin to me. So I added some Futura fiber hair in a 1B30, and the unit is actually a 430. I actually forgot that. But anyway, it still, to me, it still looks nice because all the colors blend out, and to me, it's really pretty. And I took some foundation and accented my part, and here you have her. So, you know, ladies, if your units are thin or you want to do something different with them, go ahead on and add some hair or whatever. If you guys would like a tutorial on that, comment down below. The next thing, like I said, I'm adding something to my channel that I feel would be, it would be something to empower women. You'll hear more about that in a future giveaway. You heard the word giveaway. That I am doing a collab giveaway with two other ladies here on YouTube, Retro Diva Jones and CPR for the body. So stay tuned for that. And awesome prizes, ladies. Awesome. So, anywho, what I'm doing, it's going to be a women's forum, and it has questions as women that, you know, sometimes we don't feel comfortable asking. And the questions, you'll be able to email me or you can inbox me. I will never say who sent me the questions. Never will I do that. Even if you tell me, yeah, you can use my name, I still won't do that because I feel like this is a really personal thing, and I want women to feel comfortable asking anything. And also, what I'm gonna do is, if I present the question, I want it to be a women's forum where if you feel you're qualified, that, you know, if you feel you can answer the question, I'm not going to say qualified because I don't have a degree. I don't know what the next person has, but I don't have one. I just got the school of hard knocks to teach me. But anyway, if you feel that you can answer this question honestly and truthfully, if you've experienced something that someone is going through, and even if you feel like I didn't go in depth enough with a question, feel free to tag the video. Feel free to, you know, do a video response, whatever, because we want this to be a women's circle. We want somebody to come to us, and this is just an example, and it's a silly example, but it's also really personal, what I'm going to say. We're going to say C.E. Brown 419 writes in and says, hey, my left ovary fell out. How do I get it back in? Okay, I'm never going to say C.E. Brown 419. Question is, I would never do that. And I couldn't possibly answer that question. I have no idea. And what I would do, especially if it's a question that I have no idea about, yeah, I'll Google it and I'll look it up and see what I can answer. But I'm going to also say, I Googled this answer. If it's someone else out there that can better answer this question from personal experience, could you please tag it to this video? Okay? And I was going to actually do a question, just something, you know, a women's issue. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself to let you know when I say I've been to the school of hard knocks, what I'm talking about, some of the things I've experienced in life. I've lost both my parents. Both of my parents are deceased. I've lost two of my children. Two of my children are deceased. I've had 11 children, actually. I have 7 living children. 2 are deceased. I've given 2 children up for adoption. I've dealt with addictions. I'm not going to say which ones because it just doesn't matter. An addiction is an addiction. Okay. I've been in abusive relationships. I'm in a great relationship right now, so I do know what it takes to make a relationship work. I've been to see a psychiatrist. I've been to see a psychologist, okay? I'm not trying to say this to say, you know, whatever. I did go to school for human services. Did I finish my degree? No, I did not. Am I going to finish my degree? I don't know. I don't know what God's plan is for me. And saying that, yes, I do have a personal relationship with God the Father and and Jesus the Son, okay? And I do believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins. But that's my personal relationship. Am I going to bring this into this forum? Sometimes I might, sometimes I might not. I've never had an abortion. I don't hold anyone, I don't say, oh, no, that's something you definitely should not do. I do believe a woman has the right to choose. I've gotten pregnant on birth having been pregnant 11 times. I've gotten pregnant almost any way you can, okay, in all honesty. So, yes, I've gotten pregnant on birth control. You know what I'm saying? I've been through all aspects of some of the things that women have been through. I have little children. I have older children. I have teenage children. So, you know what I'm saying?
Hello, Mama.
Hello, Jacory. I have children that do not respect my privacy because they don't know any better, but want me to respect theirs because he knows to close his door when he doesn't want to be bothered. So, there you have it, ladies. That's just a little bit about me. If you have more questions about some of the things I've told you, I'll be glad to answer them. I'm not going to go into great details about my abusive relationship because I have children by that man. I have a child, a living child by that man, and I'm not going to bash my child's father, okay? So I'm not going to go into great details. I can tell you how I got out. I can tell you the things that made me get out. I can tell you the things that made me stay. I can tell you some of the guilt that I feel for staying. I can tell you some of the relief I feel for getting out. The depths of the abuse and all of that, if you just want to be nosy, am I going to answer those questions? No. And as I said, reason being is because I have a child by the man. As far as losing my children, will I go into in-depth details about that? Some of it, if you email me, and my email address is the same as my channel, cebrown419@gmail.com. So, will I go into depth about it in an email? Yes. On camera? Somewhat, but not all the way. And if you email me about it and I respond back to you, you will know why I won't go into it's the same reason why I won't go in depth on the camera is because it is the same father that I still have a living child by, and I'm not going to bash or say anything negative toward that man like that, okay? So that's that. That's all it is. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Also I have been married and divorced, okay? I have my own personal views on marriage, but I do believe if you feel that marriage is for you, try it and you know what I'm saying, conjugate your marriage and allow God to bless it, you know. If I do know people that do not believe in God, and some of the things that some of the people that I know that do not believe in God, had I been through those things, I don't know where my faith would stand right now. So I am not judgmental. I don't judge anybody. That is the one thing I can say about myself is I have been through too many things. I've been through too many ups and downs to judge people. So with that being said, as I stated, I will be doing a women's forum group, and in the next video, I will do a question, and it's just a question that I came up with, something I've personally dealt with in life, and it is a personal question. So also, the next thing, ladies, if you email me concerning a sexual question and you don't use appropriate names for the body parts, even if I have to look them up, because, you know, as women, we got names for everything. But if I personally don't know the correct name, I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to use the correct name. I may spell out the incorrect name that you may have used, and when I say correct, I mean vagina, vulva, clitoris, those type of names. I'm not going to use the street terms or the slang names. The reason being is because I don't want to make this a freaky deaky thing, just point blank. It's not for that. You know what I'm saying? This is actually to educate women and to empower women and to offer us the power to use the correct terms and the correct terminology to understand why our bodies may be doing what they are. And me personally, I have some questions, to be honest about it. That's one reason I came up with it. And the other reason is because I want our young ladies to be educated, because I don't know if you guys know it, but our young people are the ones that have the highest majority of the people that are carrying AIDS and HIV, that are catching and spreading STDs. And so I feel, as a woman and a mother, it is my job to educate these young people and let them know, hey, do the right thing, get help, get tested, do those things. So, as I said, this is to empower us as women and to give us our power to control some of the things that we can control that goes on in our lives. And our bodies and the things in our minds are things that ourselves, that dealing with us, we can control. So with that being said, I want everybody to have a blessed day and be safe. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.